moving into our new house, so that's another vlog though. For this vlog, we're going to do a Q&A and just a little get to know us and about our relationship, the pregnancy, the baby. And I'm Alyssa. This is Sage.
Huh?
And we're just gonna answer a few questions that you guys asked on Facebook and Instagram. So the first question we got was, how did we meet? And it's a very funny story, actually. I didn't know him. I knew of him, but I didn't know him. And we went to a haunted house together, and we had like mutual friends. And he was just devastated over his ex. And so I told him that I want to be friends. And then a few weeks later, he told me that he liked me. But I already told him that I had a crush on him. So that's how we met. It's not really like a, I don't know, a spontaneous, really cool story. We just had mutual friends and then went to a haunted house. Yep, and hung out. The next question is, how long have we been together?
We've been together for a little over 10 months. It was 10 months on the 26th of, was it August?
Yeah,
so
August.
On the 26th of August.
So 10 months. Our next question is, what do we mostly fight about? So we're both gonna answer this question. I think we mostly fight about, like, he always thinks he's right, and it really makes me irritated. So I think we get, it's not even fight, we don't really fight. We get into like little arguments, and then like 5 minutes later we're over it. But definitely I think him always thinking he's right. That's what I think.
Well, I think it's more, we don't really fight about no certain thing, in my opinion. It's more of just little arguments. We don't really fight, like she said. It's just more of little arguments that we have. But it's no certain thing that we really fight about, in my opinion.
True. The next question is, if we had one night out with a trusted babysitter, what would we do? And I don't know how to answer that question because I don't know what we would do. We usually hang out with friends, so we would probably go hang out with friends or something. I don't know.
Well, since I'm obviously the more romantic one here, I'd probably take us out to a nice dinner.
I don't think we've ever been out to a nice dinner. So this question is just like a random question, but who is your favorite Disney princess? He'll probably answer who his favorite Disney character is, but my favorite princess would be Belle from Beauty and the Beast, just because that's my favorite princess movie.
Yeah, mine would be Mufasa from The Lion King, just because he's such a strong leader and everything.
Okay, the next question, we both have the same answer, but it is, what is our favorite football team? And we both like the Packers. I grew up with my whole family being Packer fans, so I'm a Packer fan, and he grew up with his family being Packer fans, so he's a Packer fan, which means our babies will probably be Packer fans.
Go Pack, go.
What kind of animals do we have? We have 2 dogs. We did have a bunny, but sadly he passed away. His name was Cooper. And then we have a pit bull who was originally mine, but now is his as well. And her name is Diesel. We also have a Great Dane puppy. She's 4 months old, and her name is Oakley. The next question is, where do we work and do we like it? So I am actually going to be a stay-at-home mom, and that's something I've always wanted to do, and he is okay with that, so I will like that because it's something I've always wanted to do.
really see wildlife removal. So I basically take all the wildlife out of people's houses and everything like that. I enjoy it. I like seeing all the animals and everything like that. So.
Okay, and now on to pregnancy and baby questions. What is the gender? So we are having a boy, and we will insert a clip of us finding out the gender since we didn't have the vlog at the time of the gender reveal. And do we have any names picked out? We do, but we are not telling anyone. There's a select few that know his name, but we won't be telling anyone until he is born. And the next question is, what was my first reaction when I found out that I was pregnant? So I was really happy that I was pregnant. I've always wanted to be a mom, so that was really exciting to find out. And how did Sage react? Funny story. So I was so excited that I was having a baby, and I showed him the pregnancy test, and he wanted to like celebrate with me, but I was so excited that I called my sister instead of celebrating with him. So that was kind of rude of me, but it was just really exciting that I had to call my sister, and he'll answer how he felt about being a dad.
Well, I was very excited that we were having a baby, and obviously I wanted to celebrate with her like she said, but she kind of just like skipped over me, but it's fine. You know, it's whatever.
Next question is, did I have any pregnancy cravings, or do I have any pregnancy cravings? I didn't really have any pregnancy cravings. I had two. It was cereal and goldfish, which is very weird. But we have to buy the big boxes of goldfish. And I have cereal every morning. And if I feel sick, I know that I can go and eat some cereal. And that's the only thing that I can keep down. How many kids do we want? I want 6 kids.
I originally wanted 3 until I met her and met her big family, and it kind of changed my perspective on everything, and I want 5 or 6 kids myself now.
Do we think our lives will be different after our baby boy? I really like this question because we have so much love for each other that bringing a baby into the world, we're gonna have something else to give as much love that we have for each other to someone else. So I think our lives are gonna change for the better rather than the worse.
I think it's gonna be a little more, I wouldn't say hectic, but busy around the house with a baby on board and us moving into a new house and everything. We'll be moved in by the time our baby comes, but just gonna be a little more hectic around the house, in my opinion.
Who is going to be the baby's favorite babysitter? And we already know who our designated babysitter is gonna be, and that's our best friend Zoe. She watches a lot of kids all the time. She watches like 5 kids at a time, and she's really good with kids. She doesn't want kids of her own, but I know that she's gonna love on our baby more than any other friend that we have. So if family is not available, she is definitely our designated babysitter. And then our other best friend, Dylan, which is actually Zoe's brother, asked us who the cute girl at our gender reveal was. And I'm just going to guess that you were talking about JC, which is another one of my best friends. But she has a boyfriend. Sorry, Dylan. How is the pregnancy going? Very good. I have had a very, very easy pregnancy, which is still want to be, you know, I want them to know like mom and dad are, you know, the boss. We have to listen to them. So that's what I would do different. I just wouldn't be as strict as they were.
So my parents were completely opposite. They were very lenient with me, let me do anything we wanted, let me and my brothers do anything we wanted, and basically kind of rule the house, so to speak. My dad was out fishing most of the time, so we were basically did whatever we want, went and did stuff whenever we want, left the house whenever we wanted. So yeah, I would change so that my be a little more strict than super lenient like my parents were, but not super strict, so to speak.
So this next question I will answer. What is one mom chore that you would cut out if you could? And my chore that I absolutely hate doing is folding laundry. I cannot stand folding laundry. I can wash the laundry, I can put it in the dryer, I can do everything, but the laundry sits for like a couple days, maybe even a week, if I feel like I don't want to do the laundry anymore, and which is really bad because I'm gonna have to be on top of that when the baby comes. But every other chore, I really like to clean the house, so definitely fold my laundry. So the next question and the last question is, how did we decide on the name? So he picked out the little girl's name, if it was going to be a girl, and I picked out the baby boy's name, and it was a boy. So I decided on the name just because we had his middle name picked out first, and I just wanted something